Hello there and welcome to the British Grand Prix. We are once again 1-2 and we'll be going for a two-stopper, all three compounds, and in general we should be okay, but as you can see it's actually raining coming, which changes our strategy because I didn't actually pay attention. So we're going to make a new one, and the new one is very simple. We throw those two in the garbage, we go hard, and the hards will allow us to get into the wet area. And this should also again be a full wet race. So let's create... We don't need to create a strategy, we're just gonna go hard from the get-go for both of our drivers, and we're gonna go push. Not really much else to it. Again, okay, can I just remove your strategy then? There we are. And with that we're ready. Sorry for that. It's a bad habit of mine to ignore weather when setting up the strategy, but luckily I caught myself this time.
The drivers are ready for this. The British Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go.
Do we have a good start here? Looks like it. Hamilton has overtaken Piastri though, which does make me concerned because Piastri has been struggling. Will he be able to retake that place?
Mercedes moved up a place.
Nope, he actually lost it, but that's actually due to our strategy here because again, I am a little bit off on this race, my apologies. There we go, that should improve Piastri's chances of re-overtaking Hamilton, and he already has. So with that in mind, let's allow Duvan here to conserve. We're going to go harvest, and Piastri should be able here to catch up to Duhan, and we'll allow them to run together. Go attack, we'll go balance for both drivers, and we'll see how the fuel delta changes over the next couple of laps. Looks pretty good. We are still losing fuel though, so we're going to go conserve. Well, honestly, we're just going to go balance for now. The wet weather will make us use less fuel, so it should be okay. Tire wear is a little bit of a concern, but not a big one. Should be able to make it to the rain, no problem. Yeah, we should be okay. If not, we'll have to go... I'm going to do this just to be safe. And as you can see, Piastri is getting left behind by Duhan while they're running the same engine settings. So, again, I assume it's a mental thing. The cars should be identical, unless I mess something up. We might have to double check, because this seems a bit off to me. But I'm glad for Duhan, he's doing good. And we'll have a quick look after this race.
It's a stonking lap. Further rain expected.
Copy. We're not happy with fuel.
Now the fuel is okay, don't worry. And the rain will start fairly soon here.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Here we are. Wet weather has hit us. And what I'm thinking here is, we have the pits here. We'll just set both our drivers up for switching to the wets, because that is most likely what we will be finishing this race on. So send both drivers in for the wets. We were actually a little bit unlucky there with when we pitted, which might allow some drivers to catch up to us. 2.4, 2.5, good pit stops. And these wets could last to the end, so let's go standard. For both drivers, we're still ahead after the first pit stop here. We do not need to push these tires at all, really. We just need to maintain our advantage, and we can do that with a standard run. No problem at all. Full wets, and it's already 6mm, so I'd say we've done pretty well so far. terms of fuel, though, we are a little bit on the concerned side, so let's go ahead and start conserving some. We're halfway through the race. This is when we need to start managing a bit more. Now, Duhan has 5 seconds on Piastri. Piastri has a good 30 seconds on Hamilton, so again, I think we are in a good position. The track will actually dry out a little bit here, so we'll have to see if we might need to run conservative on these tires to make sure that they do not overheat and die before the end of the race. But I think we'll be okay, because it'll start raining within the next 5 laps. Tires are severely overheating though. Let's try and move it down to light. And what I am expecting here in the worst case scenario is that we might have to do another pit stop. We'll have to see. If we can nurse these tires through this period, we should be okay. But as you can see, they are struggling a lot with heat. And they are dropping off quite aggressively as a result. But we are still gaining time, so if we really wanted to, we could go full conserve. And we might need to do that for a little while too, just for the sake of fuel. So this is actually a good time to do it. But here is the thing. We're actually losing time quite a lot right now by running conserve, as you can see. So let's get back up to standard. And in Piastri's case here, we might need to make some changes later on in the race. He has a little bit less fuel than Duhan by the looks of things. And I guess we are going to at least run light towards the end here. 12 laps to go. Piastri has a little bit of a fuel struggle, but we should be okay. We have such a gap here that it's not a big concern. Five laps to go. We're looking good on fuel. We do have fastest lap. I don't think anyone will be able to challenge for that, but we'll have Duhan give it a go in the final little lap here, because Piastri doesn't really have the fuel for that. And in all honesty, neither does Duhan. Verstappen's stroke of bad luck here continues. He's down into 17th. So Red Bull is having a absolute...
And this is the last lap.
Tragic start to the season.
So it's not raining in the pit lane.
Flag the flag.
And there we are. 1-2. Good race done. And hopefully Piastri will get his mojo back. 1-2. Hamilton 3rd. Perez 4th. Leclerc 5th. Stroll is currently doing pretty well in AlphaTauri. 6th place. Gasly 7th. Albon 8th. Points for Aston. Very good to see. Magnus also with points for Haas. So a good race all things considered. And this brings Sainz up to 5th. Overtakes Verstappen. Stroll up to 10th. He is having a decent start to the season, in all honesty. And with this, Haas now overtakes... Sorry, Aston Martin overtakes Haas. Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri both up, McLaren down. So again, this struggle for 5th is going to get very interesting. No change to the standings for the top 4. But things are looking really good. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.